I'm out here in my home. I thought I'd do a little streaming. I'm trying to keep my eye line straight. A little streaming onto my iPad Pro. I haven't tried this before, so I'm going to give this a little test and see if I like it. Um, it's kind of convenient because I can really set this up anywhere. It's so large that I can lean it up against a wall. Right now, I'm on the front porch. I'm leaning it against a pillow, actually, on a swing I have on my front porch. And I still, let me make sure I have my, I'm still making sure I have my eye line correct because on the iPad, the camera is off to the right. I'm standing in front of it. This is my right side here. And if I put my finger here, you can kind of see that I blocked the camera lens. I can't really see the camera lens that well, but I'm going to try to force myself to look at the correct eye line. So I look at you guys. Um, Thought I would do this stream today. I'm sitting out here doing a little bit tax time is coming up. We all know tax time is coming up, and I love to do these live streams when I have something on my mind to say to you guys. I've been creating a lot of content, AI content, and also what I've been doing is creating a lot of what I call combination content where I use real actors and artificial intelligence actors. So you can go to my channel. You can see the link down there. Take a little peek at some of what I'm doing. Let me know what you think. I know there's still that controversy. I get a lot of response from you guys, which I love responses, good or bad, whether you like what I'm doing or not. I love to get those responses. So keep on writing. Keep sending, as I used to say in the old days, keep sending those cards and letters. So yeah, I like that. And a lot of people still, not as much as before, a lot of people still are against artificial intelligence video. Now, I am not really, again, like I said, if you've watched any of my videos, you can go back and look at some of them. I still, artificial intelligence character generation does not compare to working with live actors. No way, no way. I'm an actor myself. Um, no way. It's not it's not going to replace us. It might eventually, but it's not going to replace us no time soon. Real actors don't have any problem worrying about AI just, wiping out all of our jobs. That's not feasible because it's not ready. It's not ready. So, but I'm using it here on YouTube because when I come up with an idea, I can act on it right away. That is really the bottom line. That is really my bottom line right now. I'm creating this content. Some of it is working, some of it's not, to be honest with you guys. Um, and you guys are letting me know what works. What I plan to do today, I've been looking through some of my higher performing videos. Now, I'm not talking about my shorts because my shorts are still doing great. You guys seem to be loving my shorts. You see the swing blowing my iPad. I'm going to hold this down. That's one thing that I didn't think about before I did this live setup right here. Again, I have my iPad on this swing on my front porch, and the wind died down a bit. So, but that's one thing as far as what am I just saying? That's one thing I want to know your feedback on what you think of the combination of using live actors and artificial intelligence. And again, the reason I'm doing it is because when I come up with an idea, boom, I can create it. So that's the plus. I really think that's the main plus for me. And I see a lot of people here on YouTube doing similar things. Um, Not as much of what everyone was calling in the beginning when it was just like inundated with AI crap, AI slop. I don't see as much of that as I have seen in the past. It kind of died down, which is good because when it first came out, everybody was just doing all kinds of crap. But now people are thinking of how can I really use this? How can I use this? Because from the very beginning, I was telling you this is just a tool. And now people are realizing, yes, this is a tool. And we can use this to create content. Now, YouTube itself, that YouTube Create app, I started using it. I've been slacking off a bit because I hadn't been doing really short pieces with it. I started creating more content with it. It's a little bit limited, but I like it because if I come up with an idea that I want to do really quick and easy, and I can do it right on my cell phone using artificial intelligence characters, video generated characters, then I can. So I've been using that YouTube Create. I like it. Uh, it does hit. I hit a limit with it. At first, I didn't think it had any kind of limit, but as I kept creating more and more and more generations, I hit a limit. So that's the only thing that's really getting to me now. Here's another thing talking about the limits. I've been using HeyGen a lot, and they're making some really good advances, but they do have, I have the paid version, obviously, but they do have a hard limit that I don't like. Uh, it gives you a bunch of, I forgot how many it is, but it gives you credits. And you can only, even if you're a paid member, you only can use a certain amount of your credits every month. And then you got to wait till your your next monthly update as far as payment on their side. You have to pay again for the next month, and then your credits are restored. They give you more credits. So I don't like that, but I understand it from a business point of view. I'm a business owner also, and they have to put some limits on each individual for AI generation, which I don't like. I mean, I know they have a hard time keeping up with the demand, but I think they should be more forward with what their limits are from the very beginning, and they're not. So I like that, and I told you I ran into some limits with I ran into some hard limits with YouTube app that you have on your phone to create artificial generated characters. So I'm running into these limits. Um, Again, I like using it. The limits are very frustrating. Just something else, there's so many areas when you're generating this artificial, characters. The HeyGen has the avatars, and so I've been using those. I love to come on here live and talk to you guys, but I started using some of those avatars to create videos that I talk about, training and stuff like that. And I mixed in some of the avatars with some of my live videos. So I like it. I like it. But I don't like those limits. Those limits are a pain in the butt. Um, but I guess every software, you can't get around it because some people would be using it nonstop and you wouldn't be able to, enough customers like myself wouldn't be able to get in there if someone's hogging it. And, you know, creating bottlenecks by using the system nonstop. So I guess they have to have some limits. And I know some people are smart enough to figure out, to get these AI agents. Now I've been looking at that too. Um, I just started investigating the AI agents with HeyGen, and it looks interesting. But I really don't know if I want the AI agent to do everything. I enjoy writing. So I enjoy writing my own scripts, coming up with my own ideas. The AI agent actually does everything. And I don't think I want to go down that path. Um, I want to create and edit it together myself so I can still be creative and have some human input. Uh, I don't know if we should go down the path of, you know, we just tell the agent, oh, create me a video about um, beach volleyball or surfing or and then it does everything and you have no input. So I'm not really interested in going down that path. uh, I know people are. I know people are using it already, um, and that takes up a lot of credits, so that's kind of expensive too. But I'm not. I don't know if that's something that I want to do. I don't think so, but I might give it a try. But like I said, the limits and the credits you get are used up pretty quickly when the AI agent is doing the work. And I want my videos to have my input. I want them to have my signature. I want them to have my ideas. That's why I do them. That's why I enjoy doing these live videos with you guys too, because I can get on here, I can talk about whatever my topics are. And if I'm in the midstream of talking, I can change it. That's what I want to do. Um, that's the beauty of YouTube. And I don't want it to lose that. I'm starting to notice now there is a lot of content. I've seen a lot of content appearing that is completely AI driven. And it's not crap. It's thought out content, but it's it's no human connection. And that's what I want to make sure I have in all my videos. That's why I'm really interested in what I'm doing now, where I'm combining artificial intelligence and human actors. So that's a big avenue for me that I've been going down. And it seems to be working good. I want you guys to go do me a favor, go to my channel, look at some of my playlists. I'm still struggling again. to build up some of those watch hours. That's something that I got a mosquito biting me here. That's something else that I wanted to talk a little bit about. I started to earlier, about a month ago, my year came around. So a lot of my watch hours that had accumulated in that 365-day period that YouTube looks at had dropped off. So that was hard to take. It's almost like starting over again, excuse me, building my watch hours. So I'm gonna continue to do that. And excuse me for one moment. Sorry about that. Dropped off the frame. But again, those watch hours are something. So you build them up. If you don't get the 4,000 watch hours within the 365 days, then whatever's behind drops off. So I lost like 1,000 watch hours. It was really hard to take. But that's the system. And I need to create. I know the bottom line is a lot of people say, how do you get the watch hours? The bottom line, and to be honest, the bottom line for me is I need to create more compelling content. That's as simple as that. That's as simple as that. A lot of people here are selling you their gimmicks and their ideas on how to make it on YouTube, how to make become monetized, how to make YouTube work. The bottom line is making compelling content that people want to watch. So that's what I need to do. And I'm still working on my golden idea, which I haven't come up with, but I've been trying a lot of content, a lot of different topic areas. But again, my main area is acting, directing, and editing. And a lot of people have started coming to the channel again, and I've been getting some emails, getting more emails. It's suddenly a flood of emails, and people want to see more of my educational content. I had kind of backed off a bit because I wasn't getting the response to it as far as watch hours that I had thought I hoped it would get. And a lot of, and not to be honest, I think a lot of the educational stuff on here is getting pushed to the wayside. And the truth is, I understand that because I want to be on here creating more comedy. I had mentioned earlier in a number of my videos that I want to see YouTube come back to, more of the humorous content, more of the interesting content. I see a lot of people doing different innovative things here. Like one guy I like a lot, Ari, at home. I think that's what his name is. He's in New York. He has this rig and he plays the piano and the synthesizer and not the piano, keyboard, and walks around Washington Square Park in New York, and people sing and rap. And I love that idea. That was a real creative idea that he came up with. He's been doing it almost 2 years now, I think. So there are a lot of people on here that are doing that real creative stuff that can't be done anywhere else. And that's the beauty of YouTube. I still haven't come up with my idea or found an idea here that someone else is doing, and then I can improve on it. That's what do they say in the business world? Don't try to you don't necessarily need to create something from scratch. You need to find something that people already use, people already need, and improve on it. So that's what I've been trying to do. Going to keep working on that, have a few more ideas in the line, but I've been working steadily and having some progress. Go to my channel and take a look at some of my humorous content I've been creating. I create a lot of dark humor stuff. You'll find some therapy stuff there. You'll find some stand-up stuff. I've been using AI to create some stand-up comedy. Uh, Getting a lot of views, getting a lot of views. So I cut back. As you notice, if you watch my channel in the past, I used to be heavy into creating shorts. And so now I've kind of cut back a lot on my shorts. I still put a lot of shorts out every day to say hey to you guys and drive people over to my channel, which is the hope of doing the shorts. And that's what I've been doing. But I've made less. And I noticed one thing really weird I noticed, and it did work out. I noticed when I did less shorts, my regular full length videos are getting more views. So I'm heading in the right direction. It's slow, but I'm going to need you guys to come to my channel, take a look at my content, share it. I have a lot of playlists. So go back, look through some of my playlists. I appreciate that. Shoot me an email. Tell me what you like and what you don't like. I love it when some people shy away from getting negative comments. And I don't care how hard you get. If you tell me this is shit, tell me it's shit. If this is crap, I get somebody said something funny. How can I get these 2 minutes back of my life? So they hated one of the AI videos I did, but I want that feedback. I want it. It's valuable. I want to see what you guys like And I can tell by what you like, by how many people are watching the video, obviously. But I also want to know what you don't like. Um, I'm not afraid of criticism. I'm a former, well, I haven't directed any features in a while, but I have directed over 25 independent features um, in the past. And sometimes I got some real harsh criticism. I won some awards also too. Best feature film at the New York Film Festival a number of years ago for a film I created called that I directed and edited called Baby Fat, a comedy film. A lot of my work has been comedy and drama, like dark comedy, and that's what I want to bring here to YouTube. That's what I've been doing here on YouTube. I'm open to collaboration. I want to say that too. Now that's another area I want to talk about. Um, I've been reaching out to a few talented people here on YouTube that I come across that I like and sending out that collaborator. YouTube has a collaborator area where you can try to entice people to collaborate with you. So I've been doing that. And I've also been directly emailing people. Haven't got, really any response yet. I guess a lot of people look at to see if you are monetized, how you can benefit them and they can benefit you. But I don't think that's the way to also, honestly, I don't think that's the only reason you should collaborate with someone. If you look at their content and you like their content and you like what they're doing and you can, watch some of their live videos and you see that this might be a person I want to work with, uh, try it out. Collaborate on one or two videos. That's what I'm open to. I'm not trying to make any long-term commitments. I'm looking for collaborators interested in collaborating on short series. I'm working on a series now with someone I met, and it's going pretty smooth. And it's a remote series actually, and I've been doing a number of that remote series collaborations. So that's going to be my avenue now that I think I'm going to focus in on more. It's easier to do. You don't have to meet up together. You think of projects you can do remotely, and I just completed a few, and I'm working on one now called and you can go to my channel and take a little look at it. It's called Court Ordered Therapy, and pretty interesting. I love it, and I'm hoping that it continues to get more views. So do me a favor, take a look at it. Court Ordered Therapy. You'll find that on my channel. Um, uh, you'll see that in the videos. Yes, I think I created a separate playlist for that too. So you will see that in my playlist. That's another thing. I've created a lot of playlists. So I think what I need to do too is I need to go through there and thin out some of my playlists. Ones that I have kind of going to put on the back burner. There's a number of projects that I've done early on, and I created playlists with them. Got some mosquitoes out here, and I'm going to move some of those to the back burner and put them on the shelf because that's the beauty of creating this content here on YouTube. I can tell what you guys, my viewers and my subscribers, what you like because you watch it. You watch what you like. And that's what I want to do is I want to obviously lean into the stuff that you guys are watching and create more of that. So that's my goal. I'm coming up here. What am I coming up? Oh, 19 minutes. I came on here. I thought I would jump on. I like to talk for 20, 25 minutes. Also, what I'm doing too is if you notice, I'm going live right now. Uh, oh, maybe I'm not. I was supposed to go horizontal. I think I'm just going vertical. I can't tell now. Now I'm thinking, let me check here. What am I doing? If this will tell me. Uh, let's see. I can't tell. I told you this was my first time on the using my iPad. So no, I think I do have my iPad vertical. I should have had it horizontal, but I didn't. So, but anyway, I'm going live right now, and what I'll do is I will move this over myself to the video side once it's processed, and but I do like that ability here we have on YouTube now to stream live vertical horizontally, and then YouTube makes a vertical stream out of the video. That's what I thought I was doing, but I think I have. No, I do. I must have my. I have my camera, my YouTube my iPad going horizontally. So I'm going through the shorts feed right now. I haven't been in here for a while exclusively, so I will put this into my video area later, and I'm gonna cut some shorts out of it and see if there's anything in here good that I can use to create on shorts. because like I said, I'm continuing to do shorts, but the primary thing of my shorts is to drive you guys over to my channel to look at some of my content. Follow the link below and subscribe, share it. I really appreciate it, and hit the bell so that when I create more content or I go live again, you'll be notified. Again, I'm just creating this content, trying to bring more humor back to YouTube. I am an actor. I've been an actor for 34 years, 35 years. And primarily, I play serious characters, authority figures, police officers, detectives, pastors, all kinds of law enforcement. But I love humor and comedy. Um, Sometimes I'm lucky enough to get a comic role. I'm about to read. I need to work on it today. That's what I'm about to do. Once I finish this up, go start working. I got an audition for a feature film, and it's a comic role, lead role. So I'm going to be working on that, getting myself ready for the audition. It's what they call a self tape, where you tape your audition and then you send it in to the casting director. And then the casting director, if they like you, they forward you to the producers. So I already made the first hurdle where the casting director, well, the second hurdle, my agent submitted me. First hurdle, second hurdle, casting director liked me. So they called me in and sent me the audition material. So the third step is to convince the casting director from my self tape that he or she should give my tape on to the producers. So moving along, that's the whole process. That's the whole process, and I'm going to work on that today. So I'm going to stop this now. Thank you guys for hanging in here with me, whoever did, and I'm going to take this since I made an error and streamed vertical when I was supposed to stream horizontally. And I will later put this into convert it myself and put it into my video section and use some of it to create shorts if any of it's interesting. All right, thank you. You have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one.